I don't think I asked you before, but how did you get into comedy?
I was really weird as a kid because I memorized like movies and shows and stuff. Any funny movie or show. Seinfeld was my favorite show as a kid, even back to like elementary school, 5th grade, 6th grade, which is weird. I had a buddy who like loved Seinfeld, and obviously a lot of that's adult humor, so I didn't understand a lot of the humor, but it was like comforting to me to like rewatch those episodes. And they didn't even release the DVDs back then, so we would VHS record the Seinfeld episodes when they were on after the evening news, and I had like a bunch of those, and I would just watch them. And I just loved the shows for like what they were. They were just purely enjoyable. And I kind of liked the stories more than Jerry's stand-up in the shows. And then, I did some video editing and things in high school that were kind of creative, and I really liked that, but I didn't know what to do with it at all. And then I had a notebook that I started writing funny ideas in when I was in college, just toying around with the idea. But I was always kind of too embarrassed to think that I would ever try to do it publicly. I just kind of had a few little things, literally a couple of pages, nothing really that significant. And then it wasn't until the pandemic hit, and I think a lot of people started doing random hobbies, and everybody started thinking, they could do something during the pandemic. And I did a couple of YouTube videos that for my job, and that was the first time I ever tried to make something funny in like a minute clip. And one of them people really liked, and I had so much fun making it that I was like, oh my gosh, well, I have all this downtime, I'm gonna write a couple of funny things. And it wasn't until a couple months after that in July when Comedy Zone opened back up here in Greenville, and I had a friend invite me to an open mic. And when she sent me the text, I saw it and I was like, a part of me was like, I don't want to do this. I'm horrified. Like, I didn't want to go. I didn't have any jokes. But the other part of me knew I would hate myself if I didn't. So it was like I was tortured of whether to go or not. So I went up on stage, bombed horribly for like a minute and a half. I think I got like 1 or 2 laughs, and then just got off. I was like, oh my gosh, holy cow, what a rush. And ever since, like, it was just fun to just write creative stuff and try it out. And I've kind of been hooked ever since. So